Hello and welcome to Damnable Delvings, where I delve into the damnable world of horror media. And talking of horror media, today is an exciting day because it's another Abominable Book Club unboxing day. Yay! So I've got I had a new box arrive yesterday. I've been very patient and not opened it until I was ready to film. As you can see, the seal is still sealed, so we will unseal it together and enter it like a tomb in a Indiana Jones movie, but hopefully with less death and destruction. It's opened. I wanted to have a sort of horror appropriate device for opening it with, but unfortunately all I have is a small pair of scissors, so maybe I'll have a 𝓛𝓸𝓸𝓻𝓻 next time, who knows. So let's see what we have in here today. We have a book by 𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓻, My Throat, An Open Grave. Here it is. I've heard of 𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓻. Have I read anything? Oh, Not Good for Maidens, that's what I've heard of. I've not read that, but I have wanted to read it. So this is a deliciously creepy, haunting exploration of love, hate, and what it means to forgive yourself, said Kate Dillon, the author of Mindwalker. In the small town of Winston, Pennsylvania, they fear the Lord of the Wood almost as much as they fear God. According to legend, ghosts of the nearby forest steal unattended babies, leaving enigmatic tokens of wood and bone in their place. Well, this sounds good so far. Leah Jones didn't believe in the legend, thinking it just a way to scare the local kids, until her baby brother disappears. Filled with shame and the weight of the town's judgment, Leah crosses the river into the Lord of the Wood's domain to bring her brother back. But the devilish figure who has haunted Winston for generations isn't what she expects. He tells her she can have her brother back for a price. It's a bargain that will uncover secrets her hometown has tried to keep buried for years, for decades even, and what she unearths will have her questioning everything she's been taught to fear. Well, sounds like a folk horror labyrinth, doesn't it? Sounds good. I shall enjoy reading that, I think. I have heard good things about 𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓻𝓻, so we shall see. Let us see what else we have here. We have Red River 7 by A.J. Ryan. Full of action and suspense, Red River 7 is Apocalypse Now meets Resident Evil. So presumably zombies, but I don't know for definite. We'll see what the back says. 7 strangers awaken with no memories. Together they must undertake a mission into the heart of darkness. A man awakes on a boat at sea with no memory of who or where he is. He's not alone. There are 6 others, each with a unique set of skills. None of them can remember their names. All of them possess a gun. When a message appears on the onboard computer proceeding to point A, the group agrees to work together to survive whatever is coming. But as the boat moves through the mist-shrouded waters, divisions begin to form. Who is directing them, and to what end? And why can't they remember anything? And what are the screams they can hear beyond the mist? Internationally best-selling fantasy author Anthony Ryan, writing as A.J. Ryan, delivers a nerve-shredding thriller in which 7 strangers must undertake a terrifying journey into the unknown. Anthony Ryan, yeah, I've read The Pariah by him, which was a fantasy novel, which I really, really enjoyed. So I was unaware that he also wrote horror. So I will. I'm definitely looking forward to that one then, because The Pariah was fantastic, and I have been meaning to read the other 2 books in the trilogy, The Martyr and The Traitor. So yes, but this could be very good. So I shall be digging into that one quite soon, I shouldn't wonder. Now let's see what we've got in terms of treats. I have here from Slab, which is not an attractive name for a foodstuff, but it does fit the product. Artisan Fudge, vegan maple and walnut fudge. Yeah, this is more like it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. What a shame that none of my family will be able to share any of it with me. And what else do we have here? We have the little bag of goodies. Here's the little bag of goodies, as you can still sealed. And inside we have Lions. Why can't I say that word right? Lions. Gojo coffee bag. Had one of these the other day. Very nice. Also, we have a PG Tips tea bag. I'll just add it to the other tea bags that I have. Strawberry and cream flavoured infusion tea. Again, no. But my wife will definitely have that. She's looking forward to that. She's given me a thumbs up off camera. Exciting stuff. A Galaxy hot chocolate. Almost certainly will be stolen by my children. And also we have here a Nescafe coffee. It is a latte, I think. It doesn't say it's a latte on it, but it's got milk in it. So, but anyway, yes, a Nescafe coffee thing. So that's great. And that's the end of the packet of goodies. And I'm looking forward to that fudge, I tell you that for nothing. Right, we do have here, obviously, our special little, apologies for that, brief moment where a child entered the room. Let me continue. So, I have here this is the wrapped book, but we won't be going to that yet because we need to see if there are any other goodies in the box first. So, we have warning, positively do not open. I'm assuming that's a sticker. So I'll put that to one side. We have some bookmarks, it appears here. Like a sort of Slenderman typey thing on it. There's a little note on the back. It's like I think it's a little bit of micro horror fiction, so I'll read that later. We have another bookmark, which is an Abominable Book Club spoiler bookmark. Yes, they're Spookmark 7 Series 6. Lovely. We have a little signed book plate from 𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓻𝓻. So I'll add that to the book shortly. I'm assuming in here we also have a little letter from 𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓻𝓻. Dear reader, welcome to the wood. If you're reading this, then you probably have a copy of My Throat, an Open Grave in front of you or amorphously around. Although I do have it amorphously around, it's to the left-hand side of me. I've described this book as many things, but really it's a whole lot of yearning, shame and insecurity, a sprinkle of religious trauma, a micro-fixation on gardening, a love of Pennsylvania, all set to the 𝓲𝓸𝓸𝓻 soundtrack. I was with it up until we hit gardening, and then it kind of went off the rails for me. But the rest of that I'm familiar with. On a more serious note, My Throat, an Open Grave is a book about forgiveness and hope. It's really difficult to talk about that without spoilers, which I will do my level best not to give. But if you finish the book and want answers, that's it. When I wrote Throat, I wanted to create a world that allowed for forgiveness that I never felt was offered to the girls I grew up with. I wanted to create a place in which there was freedom and that indescribable third choice that never existed in the real world. Leah is a character who has her choices taken from her, and she does what she has to in order to survive. She is scrappy and insecure and irrational, but don't we all feel that way sometimes? This is not an autobiography by any means, but there was something about Leah that landed with me, and I hope lands with you. And if she does, I hope you know that for every person out there that tells us we are not good enough, there are even more who believe we are. Walk carefully, stick to the path, or don't, and see what happens. Yours, Terry. Very nice. And I'm just shuffling around in here. There is but one thing left. And this is very appropriate to my tastes. It is a little Cthulhu pin badge. See if you can just get that to focus. Now, I get the gag here is it's the Call of Cthulhu, because obviously Cthulhu and Dagon, Nyarlathotep, and then you got a little cool screen thing there. So super cute. And nice little yellow badge holders, which I don't know why I find that so pleasing, but I do. So there you go. That's very nice, isn't it? Definitely going to be putting that on a jacket in the near future. And now to the main order of business. The wrapped book, and I will open this shortly when I can find the scissors that I've put down but now cannot find. Here they are. There they are. They were stolen from me. So let's unclip this here. See now, the string has been snipped away. I shall open the paper. It's a paperback, we can tell that. Will it be a horror novel, or will it be another thriller that I won't read? Let's find out. It is Dark Matter, a ghost story by Michelle Paver? I don't know. If you're watching this, Michelle, and it's highly unlikely you are, I apologise for pronouncing your surname incorrectly. Dark Matter is a spellbinding read, says The Guardian. The ultimate test of a ghost story is surely whether you feel panicked reading it in bed at midnight. 2/3 through, I found myself suddenly afraid to look out of the windows, so I'll call it a success, said The Observer. A deeply affecting tale of mental and physical isolation, said the Sunday Times. Just sounds like a regular Thursday for me. Paver is a mistress of the suspense, and the strangeness that humans can suffer from when exposed to the Arctic wilderness is brilliantly exploited in this period piece. That sounds alright, doesn't it? Yeah, so look forward to reading that. When's that from? How old is this? It doesn't look particularly old. It is from 2010. Oh, it's older than I thought. So it's a 14-year-old book. It's in quite good nick. Can't complain. And that's everything I have from my Abominable Book Club box this month. I just wanted to say, however, and this I'll be doing some more information about this in the near future, but I did read Black Sheep from last month's box, and it was phenomenal. So I really enjoyed it. I'm going to do a review of that at some point in the near future, but I really enjoyed it. It was described as, what was it described? The Princess Diaries meets Dante's Inferno, which is a brilliant soundbite and not really in any way descriptive of the book whatsoever. It's about a traumatized girl returning to her family home where she was raised in a religious cult, which she left when she was a teenager. And I will give you no further information about that, other than say she's going to a wedding, because it would be a major spoiler. So, but it is very good, highly recommended. And that's all I have for you today. So until next time, I will say to you, stay creepy and read more horror books.